Welcome back to another video. In this video, we were invited to a founder house in San Francisco called the Residency. We were able to conversate with a myriad of different founders who are building unique, interesting, and plain out impactful ventures. And in this conversation particularly, we're talking to Ryan, and he is a Cornell student that decided to take a gap semester to bet on himself pre-idea. Literally just dropped out, moved to San Francisco, and now is trying to figure out what he's going to do. I think that's a bold move for anyone, and as someone who's bet on himself, I always find it interesting to hear where these people's heads are at. So I hope you enjoy this conversation. Leave a like, leave a comment, and let's go. Today I'm here with...
I'm Ryan. I'm on lead from Cornell University. I'm studying econ, philosophy, and computer science, and I'm building autonomous relationship management automated by AI.
Awesome. And when did you think about this idea?
I actually thought of this idea yesterday. I pivoted into this yesterday. I was working on a couple other ideas, but I wanted to work on something that's more or less like a direct extension of like the changes I wanted to see in the world, and it just felt like the right idea.
That's super interesting. What was your idea previously?
It shifted a couple times. I was trying to build like a data layer between AI and local businesses. So in the future, when they need to automate their data and use their reviews to kind of automate their processes and optimize them, I wanted to create a layer so that they can do that easily, so that at all points in time they're omniscient and all-knowing. And local businesses, I think, struggle the most with that information, so I wanted to create a way for them to not struggle with that anymore.
Got it. And where are we right now? Like, what is the space?
Yeah. So we're in this program called the Residency. This is the Odyssey House. It's one of the 5 houses in San Francisco, and this one's in Van Ness, and it's more so the general AI type of vibe, type of house. And I'm in the cohort right now, which goes from January 10th to April 5th, I believe. And yeah, we have demo day coming up in about a month and a half, so excited for that, locked in for that. So
yeah, and you got to get a product before then, right?
Yeah.
Is that the goal? To be able to pitch a product by demo day?
That's the goal. Like, I want to get a certain number of customers, probably get significant traction or close to significant traction in a specific niche. Like right now I'm thinking like real estate agents as a first like entry point into local businesses. I also want to like raise soon. Not sure exactly how much, but depending on how the vision kind of extends from here, like I'm gonna raise a certain amount before demo day and then finish it after demo day.
So you live in this residency in San Francisco?
Yes. I live here. So I left school for this. I left school without an idea actually. I just felt like if I came to San Francisco.
That's really bold.
Yeah. Like I just felt like if I came to San Francisco, I'd figure out exactly what I wanted to do, and idea is just a means to it. And I wanted to be a founder. I knew that, so I just wanted to kind of go all in.
Oh, why do you want to be a founder? Is it for clout, aura, or is it for really solving a problem?
I think like since a young age, like I never wanted like a traditional path. Like I feel like growing up, I went from wanting to be like a professional athlete directly into entrepreneurship. Like there was no in between where I wanted to work a job. And like just looking back, why did I want to be a professional athlete? I just wanted to do something that scaled limitlessly. Like there was no limit to it. I feel like any job or any corporate type of position would give you a ceiling. Like I didn't want a ceiling, and I felt like at my core I didn't want a ceiling. And I'm always drawn to like bigger visions and goals, and always talking about them or thinking about them, and it naturally just went into startups and entrepreneurship. I also feel like I deeply like resonate with like certain problems in the world, and like I should be solving them. Like I feel in my gut that I should be solving these problems.
What sports did you grow up playing?
So like I grew up in Bangladesh.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I used to play cricket and badminton a lot. So my whole life I wanted to be a professional there, and then I moved to this country. And
wait, so you weren't born in the U.S.?
I was born in the U.S. Yeah, I was born in D.C. and then I went back when I was 3, and then I came back when I was 17.
Got it.
16. Sorry. Yeah.
So you got that hybrid experience basically.
Kinda. Yeah.
And how is Bangladesh? How was growing up there?
Yeah, I feel like when people ask me where I'm from, it's hard to like answer the question, because when I got to this country, I want to say Bangladesh because that's how I grew up. But then slowly, I'm like, I'm a citizen here, so am I from Bangladesh or am I from here? So it's kind of like tough to say that. I was always kind of in the middle. But like growing up in Bangladesh was amazing. My family was there, my roots were there, my culture is there. So
how was entrepreneurship there? Was it a big thing or?
Not really. Like I feel like the people that I grew up around and kind of like my circles, it was mainly factory based, like manufacturing businesses, because garments is a huge industry, garments and textiles. So all my friends' parents used to run like big factories and do like international trade and cotton trade, etc., etc. So the businesses used to be very, very similar, or commodity trading, etc. That was more so the landscape, not much like technical advancement or trying to really solve like a deep-rooted issue in society or anything like that.
Got it. So you said you feel like you're well suited for the U.S. server.
I would say so. I mean, I feel like growing up in Bangladesh, like I saw a lot of problems like firsthand for the world, and I feel like I can kind of attach those problems to ideas here and problems here and see the core of it, like the deep rooted or exaggerated problem exists in like the third world countries, and I feel like I saw that firsthand. So I think that it gave me a sense of like I have to solve these issues and a more emotional connection to these problems. So I feel like it definitely is an advantage for me. And for one reason or another, like I never kind of shifted towards like any traditional mindset. I always just wanted to do something big. So like I guess best of both worlds.
What do you think about founder culture in Gen Z? Do you think it's straight like clout farming, or do you think it's a real thing?
I feel like at the end of the day, like it will come out. Your actions over time will prove whether you actually want to be a founder for genuine reasons. I think it takes time to kind of get past the stage and find product market fit and have a business with significant revenue that you can actually sustain yourself off of for a long period of time, and that takes time when you're trying to really solve a problem. And I feel like I mean like dropout culture, gap year culture is a big thing now. Like there's more founders, and in the future when AI like takes a lot of jobs, like people are going to want to be founders. There's like a obviously implicit and explicit push towards that. I feel like at the end of the day, I think it's all in good fun, and it's like if people really want to change the world, they will, or get close to it, or their actions will reflect that. So that's how I kind of think of it.
It's a great answer. And when it comes to like public school or just college in general, life after high school, what do you subscribe to that culture right now? Because right now a lot of people are either choosing entrepreneurship life, trades, going to university. Like in your opinion, what do you think?
Honestly, like I think it's to each their own. Like I feel like trade jobs is a big gap right now because it's low in demand, and there's a lot of demand for people like that and not enough to fill it. So if people are passionate about that and they feel like they want to bring value to society that way, like I feel like that's perfect. And then if people want to kind of try their hand in like entrepreneurship and take the risk or drop out or take a gap and think they have an idea worth dropping out for. I guess in my case I just dropped out or I just left school, but if they do, I mean, to each their own. Like I think the world is changing so fast. I think people should just follow their own intuition, and I think your intuition can be your superpower. Like it's what God gave you, or what whatever you believe in, what kind of manufactured inside of you. So I think you should just follow that, honestly.
Got it. And what'd you study at Cornell?
Econ, philosophy, and computer science.
Okay, those are three very different abstract topics. What made you choose those?
I feel like the program that I was in, like you get to choose like a range of things that you want to study, and I feel like I naturally just wanted to kind of put my feet in each bucket, and I didn't have like a specific domain that I wanted to target because I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. So it was never like I was really into like physics concepts or economic concepts, behavioral economics, none of these things. Like I just knew that I enjoyed economics. I feel like it's a responsible way to like learn about the world, like to learn about problems. It's just nice to learn philosophy. Like I'm just interested in those type of open-ended type of questions, and I wanted to kind of build up my philosophical intuition, like that intuition of what's right, what's wrong, what I should do. I feel like philosophy was a good entry point to that. And then CS is just like the big unlock in the world of startups. So I think it's good to have some CS knowledge. I would say like most of my time in school was definitely focused like outside of it. So like it sounds like a lot, but it's manageable.
Got it. And did you like Cornell?
Did I like Cornell? Yeah, I liked Cornell. I feel like when I got to Cornell, I was always in the mindset of like grinding anyway. So it was not like I had the fear of missing out on fun or anything. I feel like, of course, if you were in like an urban city or like a college town type of like mainstream city like NYC or Boston or something, like you'll have a good time, Miami. But I enjoyed the kind of the rural area, the peace that it brings you, the focus that it brings you, and also there's an abundance of resources, so there's always something for you for your interests. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. And in your opinion, where do you think AI is going in the future? And just society intertwined with that subject.
I think it's tough to say. I mean, I think super intelligence or AI singularity, where AI will kind of take over decisions and domains in a much more extreme fashion. Like if I think that will come if the government allows it to. I feel like different institutions or different governmental figures or people really in power, or the people running these top AI companies, like they more so have say on exactly the pace that they want this to go in, right? Because in the end of the day, I think like Sam Altman released a quote today, like the people that will replace humans is humans that know how to use AI rather than AI itself. So that's just like a foundational type of like core idea that I can just kind of extract different I guess, I don't know, like guesses of what's going to happen. It's hard to say exact timeline wise. I would need to talk to like some like AI scientists or like economists or something to really get a good idea to responsibly like say my prediction, if that makes sense.
Got it.
Yeah.
And what do you think Gen Z needs the most right now?
Gen Z. I feel like we're moving into a world where people have more autonomy, where Gen Z can make their own decisions, and they're not like bogged down by social constructs around school as much as before. So more courage. I feel like if everybody acted with courage, used their intuition, and believed in their intuition being able to kind of take them into manufacturing their own luck in whatever way possible, like people can achieve more, people can advance much further. There would be less, toxic type of competition or social interactions, etc., etc. Like if people really just did what was true to them, courage with courage.
Got it.
Yeah.
Awesome. And is there anything you want to say to the camera while you have this airtime?
I would like to really thank Tim for interviewing me. He's the GOAT. Like he's gonna be really big one day. So
appreciate that, brother.
Yeah.
We look forward to your evolving story, and we'll get you back whenever we have some things to talk
Sounds like a
about.
plan.